I literally was talking for like the last 5 minutes and it wasn't recording. Anyways, so for my skin prep, because I tried to do a time lapse thinking the mic was going to work. Yeah. Anyways, so the Violette FR, I use these two. I alternate between the two. Lately, my skin has been really dry, so I kind of gravitate more towards this right now. For the summer, for something more lighter, I think I would use this. So this is the C'est la Creme, and this is a face cream and more. So I think it's a really good moisturizer. And I mean, I love the packaging too. It's really cute. And I like to use this for my drier season. And for the summer, where my skin might be tend to be a little bit more oily, I will like something a little more lighter and a little bit more just quicker absorption would be the Boom Boom Milk, and this is the 3-in-1 spray. These are incredible. I will do another video using more of these products because I'm obsessed with this brand and their artistry. Amazing. Anyways, prior to that, I did do my eye mask. Like I like to hydrate my eyes for a while before I start my makeup, and I use Typology. I alternate between a few different products when it comes to that, and I also just love the reusable eye shields. I don't know what you call them. I love them. I don't care. You'll see me with a few, and just, yeah, you'll see me with a few of them. But for like hydrating my eyes, because I feel like they've been looking very tired, I haven't been sleeping very well, so I also use the Typology brand for that. Kind of a weird packaging, so you can't really see it, but anyways, I love this brand because they use sustainable packaging, and the ingredients are mostly vegan, and I really just enjoy their brand. I will do another deep dive into their brand. Okay, so yeah, I use Typology a lot. You'll see me do another video using all of their products. Amazing. I have nothing bad to say about it. It's incredible. Also French, I'm obsessed with. And then for my eyebrows, I used the Refi Brow Sculpt in clear, the new reformulated model, and this is the old one that I had, and I still like it. I just take this one like if I'm traveling, if I'm going away. I still use it. It does have a little bit of flaking. This one, the new formula, does not have flaking. So, and these are both in clear, so get the new reformulated one, and I love it. It has like the little brush and comb, and then you can see my brows. I don't like to do too much to them because they're like, I don't know, one day they like to work, next day they don't, whatever. But anyways, the star of the show today is the Makeup Forever Skin Boost Skin Tint, and I am using it in the shade 15, so let's see how this goes. And then even if it's a skin tint or a skin serum type of thing, I still really enjoy using a primer. Otherwise, it is just moving all around my face, and what is the point of that? It's literally like pointless. I just don't get that. But anyways, to each their own. It's nothing wrong with it. Everybody does their makeup completely different, and I just don't think it makes sense. So yeah. And for concealer, I love this Win Beauty concealer by Serena Williams. It's in shade 450, and it is called Envision. Absolutely incredible. So I just put a little bit just because my eyes are kind of they look a little tired, so there we go. And I let that sit for a little while. And what I am going to do is I'm going to powder my eyes. I just like have to powder because they're so oily. So I just take a like loose translucent setting powder and I set them just because they are so oily. Like it looks like I put chicken grease on it and I didn't. Like, why would I do that? This is how I look. And this is it's a very hydrating concealer, so I don't need to do too much when it comes to waiting for it to get tacky, because it's not like a matte or more fuller coverage one, so I don't wait too long, maybe about like a minute or so. Look how beautiful that is. Like, hi. It's stunning. And you just kind of want to concentrate on the area that you placed it in, and I'm going to just move over to this other side. just gonna bring it out. And I also want to add a little bit from like the residuals just onto my eyes. And I just really want to blend out those edges, so just tapping. So this, I just like to leave it in its place, just kind of keeping those edges nice and blurred, but not moving it where it's like going around my chin. And then I'm gonna come back here because I see there still can be some blending done for me. And then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put my concealer on my back of my hand. Same concealer from Serena Williams, Windline. It is stunning. Okay. And then I just like to go into my brows and just whoop. Hello. I did not put enough. One swipe I was gone crazy. But I like to just kind of go into my brow and just to give it a little more definition. I don't know, my ends are not growing back for my brows and I am not happy about it, but I feel like I was threading it and I haven't threaded it in like over 2 years. I've just been kind of doing a little maintenance here and there myself, but not really tweezing anything. And I just don't think I need to get my eyebrows done anymore. Like, they're not growing back the way they used to, or did they ever? I don't know. I really don't. Just gonna blend that. Blend, blend, blend. And then whatever's on my arm, my hand, I'm just gonna tap right here onto my eye. Same thing, get the residuals on the off the back of my hand. Just tap. I think they look fine. This one looks so arched and I'm not into it. Looks like I'm going like that. That's what the arch looks like and I hate it. My eyebrows are not twins. I don't even know if they're sisters. They just do what the hell they want and I just kind of go with it. Right. Here we go. Okay. A little bit better. I'm still figuring it out, but yeah, we ball. We ball. Tapping that in. Okay, now time for the start of the show. And this is in shade 15. I hope it's like the perfect shade. I have been really having a hard time. I had gotten the Milk, the new gel tinted moisturizer, and I'm gonna squeeze too much. Anyways, and I had gotten the new. Ooh. I had gotten the new gel one and I loved the formula, but the color, it just wasn't rocking with me, like for the life of me. So I just I don't know why I added it on top of my concealer that I placed there, but we ball. Just a couple of dots. Just want to see what it's about. Kind of smells. I don't know. It doesn't have like a super fragrancy smell, so that's good. But actually, I don't know. It kind of does have a little bit of a smell or fragrance, but we'll see if my skin reacts to that. I do have really sensitive skin. Don't forget those ears. Everyone always forgets their ears, and then it's like your ears are like 2 different colors. There we go. There's like no way to try to do this pretty. Like I make the most weirdest faces when I am doing my makeup, so bear with me. I am new to this content life, and don't forget my ear. And we're gonna bring this foundation up. I thought there's a little more. Just wanted to see the feel of it because the milk one was very, it was like heavier. So I like it to just kind of look like my skin more than anything. Make sure you have it facing down, otherwise defeats the purpose because gravity. But anyways, I'm rambling. Beautiful. Nice like finish. I'm actually not sure what the finishing is on this one, but it is covering my like discoloration. And that's why I'm more of a tinted moisturizer person. I just don't feel like I have a face for a full face like beat all the time. I had my first experience with full face or full coverage makeup when I was in high school for obviously for my graduation and my prom, and I just realized, like, even if I am using a full coverage, I do not need to slop it on. Like, it needs to be a very light-handed application, or I just look casket ready, and I hate that for me. I look awful. I, like, just recently seen a picture, and I looked terrible. These are really bad right now for some reason. Okay. So I like to just go in and blend everything together, make sure there's no line of demarcation between my concealer and my tinted moisturizer. Okay, had to come back. I had to find my blush because I did not know where it was. But anyways, I'm also gonna go back in and repowder. That's too much. But anyways, my eyelids are oily as hell. So I have to like really like powder them down before I put anything on there. Otherwise, my eyes just don't work with makeup. But I'm just gonna put like a little bit of like a brown. And this is the Pat McGrath Labs mini eyeshadow palette, and it looks like this. I think it's really cute. And I'm just gonna go in with a little brown, maybe like a little black. I don't know, this brown looks really light in here. Just keep blending that out. I guess I'm not doing like just a little brown. I think I want to do just like a little dark. Bring it out. Okay, I'm back. How to wipe my nose? My allergies, so crazy. Anyways, I just want to keep it very simple, but like look like I put in some effort today. So this is like my rush every day. Like if I were, yeah, this is like my everyday type thing. And normally I wouldn't even really use an eyeshadow, but I don't know, like I'm just kind of bored with like the clean makeup. You know, like we can do clean, but I mean I miss color. I do miss just putting in a little bit more effort. I can never fucking keep up my brushes when I'm working, but I think it's just so nice just to put in a little effort, just to give it a little bit of a mix up. Ooh, itching. I can't even see what I'm doing, sorry. I don't think I have an eyeliner. Oh, I need to put on my lip liner. So I've been trying the Statue brand. It's like it's a lip liner stain. So you basically put it on like a gloss, and this is in the shade Heyday, Hazy or Heyday. I'm not really sure, but you just start by putting it on where you want to see it. Kind of went crazy there. Shoot, it's gonna be messed up, but that's okay. And then we're gonna wait 20 minutes with this on. I know it looks nuts, but I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of people that say they have long stay lip liners and they don't really stay. So this stain is a really nice. I'm actually gonna try a second color with it. I've never done it, but this is in the shade Paint or Inked. I don't know how to say it, but let's try it. I hope this doesn't look crazy. This looks nuts, but it's just the process. Just the process. Just the process. So while I wait my 20 minutes, I am going to put my mascara on off camera, and then I'll be right back. Still waiting a bit, but I just want to get back on and do my blush. I love a good blush, and this is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin in Red Velvet. I feel like it was like a few months ago. I feel like it was like 3 months ago. I could not for the life of me find a red blush. I went into the Ulta nearest me and couldn't find a red. Like I even had an associate go on a hunt with me to find it. Like could not find one, and now there are just like so many reds. I know there are a few that a few brands have, but I'm very particular about it. So I knew what I wanted and I just could not find it, and it was just weird. But anyways, let's get this blush. Let's get such a stunning color. I really don't like to do too much when it's like just like my everyday look, but if I'm going out I will add a little bit more of it. It's really hard not to push my lips together, but that second color you can kind of see it's like a pinkish reddish color, I guess. More gonna be like a lip flush color, and the other one is gonna be just like a brown lip liner type of a thing. Okay, let's see the results. I usually get it off as I put my lips like this together, and then it starts to pale, but it looks crazy when you do that. That was scary. Horror movie scary. But anyways, you get the gist. So then, if that didn't work, I just start rolling it up. Yeah, you can kind of start seeing it break apart. I did a lip mask earlier, so just because I do have like more textured, drier lips. So that's what that looks like when you take it off. It looks nutty, but less touching up with lip liner. I do not do touch-ups throughout the day on myself. It is just not in my cards. What I go out as, I'm coming back as a grease ball. I'm not bringing no compact. I don't like to bring big purses. I don't care about none of that. So there you go. Okay, it just kind of looks like a good vampire lip base, and I would literally just put on like a gloss over it. And let's use the Rhode Peptide Lip Tint, and this is in the shade Raspberry Jelly, the one Miss Gloria had her campaign with. Like, I was sold, girl. Yes, Love a good berry moment. How stunning is that? So it just makes you feel a little bit more like I tried. Because I don't really do much on my day-to-day face, so it's like boring, I guess. But I'm gonna finish it off with some powder. I don't really even do bronzer that often. Yeah, I'm not even gonna do a bronzer. Like, this is like the most barest that I wear my makeup, and it's because, I mean, I'm not doing much. So let's finish it off with a little powder. This is the new Givenchy Prism Libre pressed powder, and this is in the shade Organza Ambre in number 6. So it comes in a little mirror like that and a cute little brush. I tried the brush. Very weird. I am not a brush person when it comes to my powder. Like this kind of brush. I would use like one of my regular makeup brushes, but this is probably not one that I would use. And then this is the shade that I got it in. And of course, I definitely got a second backup because I know it's going to be sold out. It is so good. You'll get to see me use it right now. So I literally just go and tap into all of these colors. And I put the excess right here. And I just press it in to those areas that I want it to be in. Get the residuals. I'm gonna go back in again, obviously. And then I'm just gonna make sure again that I'm getting all of the colors because it's correcting and it's also just blurring. Like, look at that. Stunning. And I still like to look glowy, but certain areas of my skin, like the T-zone, you know, the typical areas and like around the mouth, they tend to get a lot more oily. And then I just take a little bit of my Typology Paris. This is their setting powder. And then I just kind of, I mean, we gotta look here. But the lip, I love it. It's so nice. And I won't really have to touch up like the outside of it, which is really nice. Really good around that mouth and back around here. And let's see what we're gonna do now. I'm gonna blend a little more. I think I'm gonna put a little. I'm not really like a mascara at the bottom type mascara at the bottom type of person. This is the Ray-Ban in shade Famous Mascara. I guess that's the name of it. Really, girl, stay. I just have the worst look. Had the clips in earlier, and you know what? I'm just gonna tap that out. We're not even gonna act like that happened. But just a little mascara right at the end. And I guess I should add a little bit of bronzer. It won't hurt just because of my lace. If I have like a lace front or anything like that, I will probably do a little bit more of a bronzer. And this is the Pat McGrath. And this is in the shade bronze. No. Honestly, yeah, it's the shade bronze. I don't know. It's in the darkest shade. So, just gonna add a little more warmth back into my skin. As you can see, this headband is, again, not holding on to anything. Oh my god. But anyways, and I just kind of tap it alongside the edges of my lace so it just kind of further disappears into the background. Mucho importante. And just marry that together. I did this so backwards, but I don't care. There's no rules. Right. And this is just to add warmth, not contour. So I know people mistake contour and bronzer, but I sometimes just put it all over my face because I want to look a little more warmer. So yeah, just go back in with this. Woo. Stunning. And then, so this is the finished look. I think the lip looks actually so juicy and like perfect. But this is my skin, and my décolleté area is much lighter than like what my skin is, so I've had to try to find a balance between the two, otherwise I would look like a floating head. So as a neutral girl, this is like a winner. It's definitely going to be a staple. Like, it doesn't feel heavy, like it feels like skin. I don't feel crazy in it, so I would definitely make this in my top 7 go-tos, and definitely for the summertime, amazing. Definitely for the summertime. And if you're my shade, I got the shade in 15, so you should try. So this is the finished look. I would definitely give it a 10 out of 10. I think it is a beautiful product. This, once again, is the Makeup Forever Super Boost Skin Tint. And as you can see, it looks pretty damn good. It feels like skin. It looks like skin. The finish is so stunning. I highly recommend this as a summer shade go-to for skin tint for that lighter coverage. If you do even put any on, you don't have to put much on. So a really good product. I would test it with a few different sunscreens underneath. I haven't done that yet, but I will be doing that because sometimes products don't play well. So always do a test before you go out with your sunscreen and a new product. So 10 out of 10. But hello, my name is Kalia. I am a professional hair and makeup artist based out of both San Diego and LA, and I do travel. So if you would like to book with me or collab or do a shoot, I assist. I'm your girl. Hit me up.